welcome to the channel, everyone. So if you don't know me, my name's Corinne Sutton, and today we're going to do what I eat in a day, vegan Thanksgiving travel. Come on in. I know it's Thanksgiving and a lot of people like to take a break from working out, from eating healthy, and then that one day ends up becoming 1 or 2 weeks of just eating whatever you want. And this is where a lot of people end up gaining a lot of holiday weight, especially since there's Christmas next month and then you also have New Year's. What can happen as well? Well, most Americans usually will go ahead and say, well, I already messed up that week, I already messed up that month, and we're already like now about 4 weeks out till Christmas. So it kind of prolongs and carries on to the next following holiday. And this is where you get like the New Year's resolutioners. Right now, what we're doing here is basically going to Gray's Vegan Thanksgiving. It's his 8th annual one that he's doing. He's like, if you don't know about Gray, he's like a rapper. He's very famous for the Vegan Thanksgiving song. He's one of my good friends, and I've always wanted to go to one of his Thanksgiving holiday parties. He's going to have some amazing chefs there that's going to be cooking delicious vegan food, okay? So that's the whole point why I'm here. But I still make sure that I'm getting the right foods in. I still track my calories, I still track my macros, and I always prepare, okay? Because I like traveling very early in the morning, first thing I did was brought some protein bars, okay? These protein bars are from Nature Greeks and only has about 15 grams of protein with 16 grams of dietary fiber. So I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not my favorite, it's not my favorite protein bar, because I usually like my protein bars at least minimum of 20 or 30 grams. I actually got this in the mail as a gift from Nature Greeks. So the bar is pretty good. I like the dietary fiber for sure, but I like very high protein items. And then I have my supplements right here. And as you can see, this is more things that I usually carry, which is like Tribulus, some Cell Block 80 from Clean Machine, the Ahiflower oil from Clean Machine, the vitamin D3 from Clean Machine. And then also I just started taking some ginkgo biloba, which really helps with brain function. And I just started taking some NAC, which NAC actually helps with like anti-aging, okay? So I usually carry this as well. And again, just check the description if you want discounts on some of those supplements that I just described. When I'm traveling, what I always try to do is make sure there's a gym, because like I want to keep my physique right. I want to stay on track. And like I said it before, it's a lifestyle. So let's go downstairs, check it out, see what we're working with, and then just go from there. It's not the best, but when it comes to hotels, and I'm at the Wyndham right now, it's a hit and miss sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And since I was in a rush, even when I was like booking the place, I was just trying to find something that just had a gym nearby or it on the facility. And this hotel was pretty nice, but even I've been to very nice hotels where the gyms were just horrible. But at least they have it. It's not an excuse why I can't work out. All right, so right now I'm trying to look for the first meal of the day to break my fast, right? So some of the mistakes that a lot of people make, especially when they're traveling, is going to this section right here, okay? So like you have like these muffins, these little breakfast danishes, and like a bunch of like bagels, croissants, cakes. They have the intercontinental breakfast on the other side. So this is like a go-to plate that they have, because I already looked at the restaurant here. So even if I was trying to eat healthy as a vegan, I would probably do like the roasted potatoes, okay, because low in calories, so it's very healthy. I could do the biscuit, but I had to make sure that is vegan. There's no milk or eggs added to that, okay? I think I could do like the fruit cups. All right, so this would be like a good choice to eat because this is very low in calories, and also you get a lot of your vitamins and minerals. But something like this small, I'll probably do like 2 or 3 just to make sure I'm getting enough vitamins and minerals that I actually need. They do have some instant oats, so this would be a better choice if I needed to get something on the go. This is only 160 calories, so it's not so bad. Again, I want to prioritize a lot of my protein first, so let's go ahead and just leave this joint and find an actual good place to eat so I can get some protein. All right, so right now we're here at Whole Foods. We're going to pick up a little bit of snacks and, like I said before, some protein, just so I can make sure I'm getting and hitting all my macros. So what I use to keep track of everything is MyFitnessPal, okay? So right now, when it comes to the total caloric intake, I'm eating about 2,860 calories today. And then when it comes to the macros, that's about 200 grams of protein, about 380 grams of carbohydrates, and 60 grams of fat. So let's go ahead and go inside and check out some foods I can get to hold me off for today and also tomorrow. Let's go. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is grab some water. All right, so the water I'm grabbing right now is this one right here. It is an alkaline type water, and I mean, does it have to be alkaline water? It could be purified, it could be alkaline. I'm just getting whatever that's on sale and what's available, really, to be honest with you. All right, so when it comes to protein, this is what I usually do when I'm traveling. So I have the option of the pre-made drinks, or I can get the packets, right? But if you follow me, and if we look at the price, right now they're running for $4.49 just for one packet of Vegas Sport, which I think is way too expensive. Like a little packet like this should be about like $3, not no $4. So not even close to $5. So I'm going to definitely be putting this away. So with the Owen, I am getting a little bit more protein, but then if we look in the back, there is about only 6 grams of fat. So I'm only getting about 3 grams more fat from the pre-made versus the powder, which is okay. I'm just looking for a better deal. Versus the Owen, if we go over here, versus over here, when we look at the Owen, it's about $10.99 for the whole entire, if I get like a small little case, all right? When traveling, especially during holidays, there's more people that's traveling during this time. So one of the things you want to do is make sure you keep your immune system high. So what I'm going to do is grab some small fruit cups, something that's already pre-chopped, because I don't have to wash them, they're already ready to go. Good thing is that right now they have some fruit cups at the bottom that's 50% off. So that means they're pretty ripe. They're not going to last that long, so this is probably going to be the sweetest thing I'm going to get. And the good news is that I found some kiwis. Now, the cool thing about kiwis is this one kiwi has about 200 to 300% of your daily value of vitamin C. That's going to really hyper-nourish your body, so it can really boost up your immune system and fight off any type of those infections trying to compromise your body. So I'm going to go ahead and grab one of these, because there's definitely more than one kiwi in this one. And then also maybe even grab one of these as well. Something a little mix, like some pineapples, kiwis, and strawberries, because pineapples and strawberries are also a significant source of vitamin C. And you don't need that much to get a lot out of it as well. All right, another hack that I usually do when traveling is also get some frozen items. So right now we see that Daring is on sale, which is amazing. It's $5.39. That's a good deal, especially here at Whole Foods. You really don't see that a lot. But I would get the original, just because with the original chicken, you're going to get more protein, low carbs, low fats
So as you see, one serving is about 120, 2 grams of fat, 6 grams of carbs, 6 grams of dietary fiber, plus 18 grams of protein. I believe the whole bag has somewhere around like 40 grams of protein. So usually how I would do this is, there's 2 ways I could do this. I'm not gonna do it today, but if I was staying here a little bit longer, or if my hotel had a microwave, I would just grab this, maybe even go over here, let me show you. I would grab one of this, and maybe grab like a mixed bag of like spinach, or any of this really, anything that's dark leafy green, you know what I'm saying? Something that's gonna give me a lot of vitamins and minerals in my body. I wouldn't get the romaine lettuce or the iceberg lettuce. I would get more of like the greens, like almost like this one right here, that has like the kale and the cabbage in there, you know? Real clean ingredients, because like kale and cabbage or dark leafy greens, that's where you're gonna get majority of like iron, vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, things like that. So I would definitely try do that, and maybe even top it off with something like this. Like I could get like a little sauce like this, you know, versus dressing, because if we look in the back, it's only about 30 calories per tablespoon. So that's very low in calories. If my hotel doesn't have a microwave, which it doesn't, I could take it and I could take this and bring it with me and like ask to see if they can warm it up. But I'm not gonna do all of that, just because I know that I'd rather just eat out. There's a lot of restaurants here in Atlanta. And also we have the hot bar here. So I could just prep a couple boxes of meals there. All right, so now it's time to really prepare for that first meal. So what I like to do is go ahead and bring out my FitnessPal, and then what I'm going to do is go ahead and start plugging in my meals for the day. So first we got the Owen. So like I said, I wanted to do about 2. So the only thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and scan it with my phone, right? And then we go ahead and put in like 2 of those. As you can see, I get about 64 grams of protein, right? Add the no-cal bar just in for a snack. Okay, so I got my protein down to here. And what I'm doing, as you can see, is I'm already presetting of how much food I actually want to eat, right? Let's do the fruit bowl. Let's start off with the actual 50% off one, because that one probably go bad by tomorrow. So let's see how this works out. All right, so we heated up the foods and we are ready to go. So we got the Brussels sprouts, the sweet potatoes, and the broccoli all ready to go, and they're nice and hot. And then with the Darren chicken, we're going to go ahead and pour that in there right there. And I just do this in the microwave, just in the bag, you know what I'm saying? And then we're going to go ahead and prep. Have my 2 shakes. So I'm going to get that much protein into my diet right off the rip, and starting on my day with a healthy meal. And then for my snack, I have the fruit and the little protein bar. That's just something I might eat on the go, or when I'm in my hotel chilling. And then only thing I have left over when it comes to food, which is very optional, is this right here. So I have 68 grams of protein left, about 295 grams of carbs, and about 34 grams of fat, which leaves me about 1836. So that's a lot of calories left over, especially when it comes down to the vegan Thanksgiving party that I'm going to. You gotta know I'm going to really grub out there. So that's why I'm leaving a lot out. And even if I just had this and then kind of fasted for the remaining of the day until the vegan Thanksgiving party, I could probably still get a lot of my calories there as well. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I know I'm not gonna eat that much food in one sitting. It doesn't matter how good it is. The maximum I usually eat in calories in one sitting is probably like, you know, just this right here is about 752. I would say no more than 1,000, you know what I'm saying? So definitely I'll be eating somewhere later in the day before heading out to that party, and then I'll have the remaining left over. All right, everyone, so right now it's time to head out to Gray's 8th annual vegan Thanksgiving party. So I'm super excited about this because, again, this is the first time I ever been to it, and something I always wanted to attend. And he's one of my great friends, and I highly recommend checking him out and checking out the Vegan Thanksgiving song as well, which is super popular, especially during Thanksgiving.
Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, pork, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys,
With that said, I've already had all my meals that I've shown you today. I went ahead, did some filming for my Instagram, so that's why we didn't really show that. We only got one camera, you know what I mean? But we did some filming, so follow me on Instagram as well, so you can see some of those shorts and reels. And then I had some of my snacks, and now I have about 20. Let's check Instagram. Not Instagram. Let's check my Fitness Pal real quick to show you how many more calories I have left. But when it comes down to it, we're looking at this right now. So I have about 1620. Okay, and truthfully, I didn't even have the kiwi, so I actually have a little bit more. I have about 1700 calories left. And I'm going to utilize all those calories for all the delicious food that's going to be there. So can't wait to grub, and this is how I'm able to balance my diet, be able to eat foods that's healthy, and also have some of my comfort foods as well. All right, so it looks like that my Uber is here, so let's go ahead and head out to the party. All right, y'all, so like I said before, I went ahead and got my meal. So as you can see, it's just like a regular Thanksgiving meal. I got the mac and cheese, the stuffing, the collard greens, potato salad, cornbread, and like a meatloaf and so much more. Like even like a vegan oxtail from what it looks like. And like I said in the beginning, when you go out, you're going to find a lot of food that's very high in carbs and fats. So as you saw, this is what I did. So since I don't have a scale, the only thing I can do is just like kind of estimate all the meals, okay? But as you can see, I went ahead and estimated everything into my Fitness Pal, and I did go over my fats, but I still have a little bit of protein left, a little bit of carbs left, and then overall calories is only 39. Now, the goal here is not about being perfect. I'm traveling, it's the holidays, I'm at a party, okay? So it's not about being perfect, it's just about making better choices, better lifestyle choices, versus just eating, drinking, and just eating a bunch of junk food and not tracking nothing. I take accountability and some actions to make sure that if I'm going to go over, I'd rather go over my calories in a way where I'm at least tracking and trying to get everything as much as possible, versus just giving myself a free day and just eat whatever I want without being conscious. And I notice even when I cheat and I go over while counting, I wake up the next day feeling good. I don't feel bloated. I don't feel bad or sick. The scale on the weight on the scale doesn't go up because I was more conscious. Versus if I just ate out and just ate whatever I want, don't track nothing, which I've done before in the past traveling. Guess what? The scale went up about 4 or 5 pounds. I wake up feeling bloated. I don't feel energized. So this is what I try to do to really make it more of a lifestyle, especially if I want to maintain the physique that I have, continue to build muscle, and be healthy. But I'm going to go ahead and eat. Enjoy playing some more games like Cards Against Humanity with everyone I'm meeting here at the party. Totally fun and having a great time. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the vlog here. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let me know what ideas or what other videos you would like to see in the comment section. Peace, and happy Thanksgiving.
It's